Shabbat Shalom, everyone. I hope you like my little Israel paraphernalia here because we're about to celebrate. Israel is about to celebrate its 75th birthday. What's the connection with this week's Parsha, which is all about tzara'at, leprosy? Well, the rabbis teach that leprosy was caused by motzi shem ra, connected to the language itself, bringing out a bad name, slandering a fellow Jew, bad-mouthing somebody else. And what does that have to do with Israel? Well, unfortunately, that's what's going on in Israel. There's a huge rift in Israel. There are people protesting on both sides of the aisle, and that's okay for us to be protesting each other, but we cannot be bad-mouthing. We cannot be creating a poor reputation in the eyes of the nation, of the world, for a fellow Jew. Whether we're religious, we're a little more left, we're a little more right, we have to recognize at the end of the day, we are all one family. We come from the same place. You see, Israel can be a very polarizing place, but it's ultimately the place of Jewish unity. Yisrael. Think about it for a minute. Kisarita Elokim. Jacob was given that name because he wrestled with God. We're always going to be wrestling and arguing, but we have to remember that we are one. The word Yisrael, Israel, is the Rashi Tevot, the capital letters for our entire people. Yud stands for Yitzchak and Yaakov, two of our patriarchs. Sin stands for Sarah. Reish stands for Rivka, Rachel. Aleph for Avraham, and Lamed for Leah. Those are all of our patriarchs, all represented one people, one nation, Yisrael. What's also fascinating is that the number of letters in the Avot, in the patriarchs, Avraham, Yitzchak, and Yaakov, 13. How many letters in all the matriarchs? Sarah, Rivka, Rachel, Leah, also 13. 13 and 13 together make 26. Yud Ke Vav Ke, God's name. Also, the gematria, the numerical equivalent of the word ahava, love, and echad, one. Each one is 13. Because to be a Jew means we love each other and we are one. That doesn't mean we can't disagree. That doesn't mean we can't go to the streets and protest when we don't like something going on in the government. That's fine. That's cool. That's called a democracy. But there's no room for bad-mouthing, for motzi shem ra, for bringing out a bad name. We respect and we love each other. We're part of the same family. Am Yisrael Chai, as Israel turns 75. Let's remember, we can argue, we can disagree vehemently, but we are one Yisrael, the Jewish people, the matriarchs, Ahava, love, Echad, one.